Hi guys, it's me, His Majesty. Welcome to the channel and welcome to the show. Please, by all means, hit that like button as you come in, and also make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. And if you want to become a member, please hit the join button. If you do not see the join button, it will be in the description box of this video and all of our videos as well. We'd like to thank you for joining us today, and we hope that you continue to join us. With that being said, walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness, and always remember, it's Team McRae all damn day.
Oh,
Hey y'all.
hey everybody. All right.
Hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving, Bush babies. Happy Thanksgiving to all the people in the comment section that was sitting here waiting for us to come on. Thank you very much. Hey, Mel Melissa.
Hey James Santa.
Hey, James Saddle.
And Betty,
Who
I
else we
think.
got in here?
Betty, I think.
Betty. Oh, yes. Hey. What's going on? Yes. Y'all is here. Y'all is here. Oh, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button as y'all come in here. And if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the like as well. And remember, if you want to join the McRaeKingz channel, all you have to do is hit the join button if you should see it. If you don't see it in this or any of our other videos, that means you're on an Apple device. You'll have to click the link in the description of this video, and it's in all of our videos. So with that being said, let's get on with it, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. We're gonna start early. We're gonna come on camera now, Joseph.
We're gonna get the people's song.
Yeah, we're gonna get people the song now. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord. We ain't gonna wait for them to put the mics up and stuff. All right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Happy
wait a minute.
Thanksgiving. Oh, let me get Joseph in the frame. Joseph, you gotta move over.
I gotta move over.
Yes. Just move to the side. Yeah, like that.
There you go.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Yes. Today was the day to give thanks. Today was really the day to give thanks. And I'm telling you, I had so much to be thankful for.
Hey, let me
I
see
surely
your
do.
transcript and Reese Cup.
Yes, what's going on? Reese Cup? Hey, Reese Cup.
Trisha and Leon.
Yes, what's going on? Oh, yes. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Y'all, as y'all can see, we laid up here, me and Joseph.
Child.
Child, I'm full as a tick. I'm full as a tick, child. I'm full.
I didn't eat a
had
lot.
me
I was proud of myself.
I didn't eat a lot either, but I ate enough to be full. And then, you know, my stomach's full, that fluid and stuff like that. That's why my stomach felt so full. And when I went to the bathroom, I felt a little bit relief. But, yes, I had a good Thanksgiving. We had a good Thanksgiving. Joseph and I, we laying here, you know, with our Thanksgiving dinner on our stomach. It's still sitting there. You know, for a lot of people, Thanksgiving dinner is still sitting there. It ain't coming out no time soon. Maybe sometime tonight,
Or tomorrow.
like around midnight, or in the early morning. The bathroom shall be calling you, and Thanksgiving dinner will be over. Yes. Y'all, I hope that you gave thanks today. I gave thanks today. I really did. I woke up this morning and I thank God for just being able to breathe, Joseph. You know, a lot of people don't understand when you deal with exhaustion and shortness of breath and things like that, how much you learn how to appreciate what it is to breathe. And I thank God for breathing this morning. Thank you, Jesus, for putting breath in my body and putting me in my right mind and my right spirit. I said a prayer for my mama and I said a prayer for my family this morning. And I especially said a special prayer for the homeless and for those that are underprivileged, because there's a lot of homeless people out there, Joseph. We was riding home today from Camille's house. I saw, like, you know, homeless people standing out in the street begging for change. I was like, wow, they didn't have no Thanksgiving dinner, you know? You know, I mean, there's shelters open, but there's a lot of homeless people that choose just not to go.
Right.
And they didn't have no meal to eat today. But I had a meal to eat today, so I'm grateful for that. I'm thankful for that. I really am. And what a spread we had. We had macaroni and cheese. We had stuffing. We had collard greens. We had
Two types of stuffing.
we had two types of stuffing. Green beans and
collard
greens. And
Yams.
yams. We had yams. We had turkey. The
Ham.
ham. Ooh, that ham was banging, child. Did you get a piece?
Yes.
Ooh, the ham was good. And them greens.
And them rolls.
Them greens was no joke. Shantae Buffett, them greens. Them greens was good. So we had a good Thanksgiving meal, y'all. I sat there and I said, you know what? I'm not going to eat. I'm not going to stuff myself.
I didn't either.
I can't do that anymore because my body can't take it. So I didn't stuff myself. I ate very modestly, and I had a plate of food, and then I had some dessert. I had me a piece of apple pie with some homemade whipped cream, and I had me a small piece of apple pie, right? And I had me a small piece of sweet potato pie, and that was it. And then I had me a cocktail. I had me, some Hennessy with some fruit punch, and it was really good. So Thanksgiving was really good for us this year. I kind of brought a tear to my eye because it was bittersweet. My whole family is up in New Jersey. Shout out to my family in New Jersey. Shout out to the McRae family up in New Jersey. My sister Kim, my sister Kelly,
Hey,
my nieces,
Hey,
Tati,
Chico.
Tiara, Talia, and Tamika, to my newest great niece, Jewel, and to my great nephew Tylen. Hey Tai, and to Lyric and Sanaa and Junie and all of my family, my whole entire family, Chance and Morgan. So my whole entire family, shout out to all of y'all. Happy Thanksgiving. It was a little bittersweet because I wish that we could have been there too. Shout out to my baby sister Kelly too, because she came up from Virginia to spend Thanksgiving with my mom, and she surprised my mom. My mother didn't even know she was coming. But, all in all, it was it meant so much to me that my mother did not spend Thanksgiving alone. She had family there. She had people there that loved her and cared about her. And she's always wanting to see and feel the love. And I hope that she felt the love today. I hope today was a memorable day. I told my sisters to take plenty of video and to take plenty of pictures so that my mom can reflect back on this, on days when she's feeling lonely or she's feeling like she wants to just see her grandkids and stuff like that. So they had a great Thanksgiving. I talked to them on the phone. We FaceTimed and everything.
And shout out to my family.
Yeah, and shout out to the Samuels
I
family.
FaceTime with them too.
Yes, shout out to my sister-in-law Tracy, because I know she cooked the spread today.
And Val.
And Chand and Caleb and CJ and Kari, and shout out to Kyla
Deja.
and her family, Kyla and her family, Alvin and her two children, and shout out to Val's father, and
Uncle Tony.
Uncle Tony. Yes, I want to say, and y'all, can we just do this for a moment, Joseph? I just want to give a moment of silence to my favorite aunt, my very favorite aunt that passed on. This is our first Thanksgiving without her, but I want to give her a special, honorable moment of silence, and that would be Aunt Gwenny. So we're gonna give her a moment of silence, Sean. We'll be right back. All right, we ready?
Yep.
All right, that moment of silence was for Aunt Gwenny. Let me tell you something, y'all. My Aunt Gwenny, she passed away earlier this year, and it's not been easy, especially not been easy for her daughter Val. Val, my heart goes out to you because I know this is really, this really has to be a hard time for you. It must be a hard time for Val. I know it is. Because this is her first Thanksgiving without mom. And Aunt Gwenny used to be oh God, we used to have some of the greatest conversations because we would spend holidays at Val's house on Thanksgiving. And me and Aunt Gwenny, we would always get our coffee and we used to be sitting there conversating about this and conversating about that. And Aunt Gwenny was always happy. That's one thing I loved about Aunt Gwenny. She was always happy. I never saw her without a smile on her face. I always saw her either laughing or I always saw her smiling. And that's the thing that I always remember about her. That's the thing that resonates in my spirit whenever I think about her, whenever I see pictures of her, whenever I think about her, I think about the way she just smiled all the time. She was always smiling.
Yes, it's true. Except when I was acting the fool.
Yeah.
Except when I was acting the fool.
Let me see your transcript.
Yes.
Hey, let me see your transcript. Shout out to Let Me See Your Transcript. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and watch our channel. Thank you, Let Me See Your Transcript, for always sharing our videos out. You always share our videos out, and we do want you to know that we do appreciate that from the bottom of our hearts. We really do appreciate you sharing our videos out all the time. There's never been a time when we have posted a video or gone live where Let Me See a Transcript has not just shared our video out. So thank you so much for that. We love you, we really do. Thank you so much. Let's see what that say.
Shout out to Facebook.
Yeah, shout out to everybody on Facebook as well. Oh, well, my condolences and my heart goes out to you. Let me see your transcript. You said this is the first year Thanksgiving without your aunt. Yeah, it has to be hard.
Ooh, child.
Yeah, Melissa, you thinking about your mama? Yes. Yeah, this time of year, y'all, it's hard for a lot of people. It's hard for people because, the holidays come around. And usually on the holidays, you spend time with family and the whole family is there. And when somebody has passed on, it seems so odd, right? It just seems different. Things just seem different. It sometimes seems like a person is missing, or it's like you just find yourself going off into a corner or a space and just thinking about that person. Like Thanksgivings, I think about my dad. My dad was he was the fun dad. He used to get drunk and play with all the kids, at Thanksgiving time and Christmas time when we had dinner together, and he was so much fun. And my father would tell jokes, and he had these funny sayings like, "I bet you $5 to a donut. Shamel, I'll knock your cola in a milkshake." Hey. He would say stuff like that. So I think about those things during this time of year. I especially think about my dad, because my dad, he was a funny guy. He was really a funny guy. I told y'all, my father kind of reminded me of Fred Sanford. He used to act just like Fred Sanford.
Hey, Jersey girl. And Trisha made something you would want.
What's that?
She made her some turkey soup with the rest of the meat on her turkey.
I know that's right. Some turkey soup or some turkey hash, girl. Girl, remember that time we made that turkey hash? Ooh, child, it was the bomb. We made it, and we ate it with some rice. Remember? It was so good. That turkey that we got from the shelter, from the food pantry. Remember that year? And we didn't have nothing for Thanksgiving, and we got a turkey. Yes, Lord Jesus. Let me tell you something. Me and Joseph, we have been really, really blessed these past several years at Thanksgiving. At Thanksgiving time, we have really been blessed to have food on the table. We have been blessed not only to have food on the table, we have been blessed to have an abundance of food on the table, food that we were able to share with others. Very rarely do you come by there. There's some people that cook their Thanksgiving meal and that's it. Once they eat, it's over with.
We didn't even think we were gonna be able to do Thanksgiving. We thought we would just be able to make like a little bit of something.
Yeah.
And by the time we finished, we had a whole meal, greens and yams and turkey and rice and a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Pies that was pulled out of pockets.
Yes, God was blessing. God was blessing. And we were grateful. We are grateful and we are humble. You know, God humbled us a lot. He humbled us a lot these past 4 years, Joseph.
Yes.
You know, he taught us how to make something out of nothing.
Jersey Girl, we had a great day.
Yeah, we did. We had a great day.
We had a great day.
I enjoy getting, well, you know I love getting dressed up.
There go my girl, Monica.
Yes, hey Monica. You know I love getting dressed up, so I got dressed up. You know, I had on my little Beyonce hat. I had my blue, I put my blue outfit on. And I had my little Beyonce hat. And
Cough is wearing me.
And I had my favorite bag to go with it, and we got in the car and we went over to our friend's house. We had dinner. We sat. We talked for a little while. We came in, watched the football game. The Giants was winning, child.
And
Watched
then
the
they
football
started
game,
losing.
and then the Giants started losing. Yeah. Then we went back outside and had a couple of drinks and smoked a couple of cigarettes, and we just had a good time, you know. And then after that, they prepared us some to-go plates. And we came on home and took it down.
They prepared us to go trays.
Yes, they gave us.
They gave us a lot.
They gave us a to go meal, honey.
Right.
Meal. So, yeah, we had a good time today. We came home and we wound it down. What you saying?
I'm so glad y'all had a great day because Tramel was really looking forward to today.
Oh yes, I was. I was really looking forward to today. I was really looking forward to today. Yeah, we had a great time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. We had a really, really good time.
Hey, Willie and Monica. Monica, let me tell you something. I'm gonna smack the back of your hand when I meet you.
Why?
Cause Monica know damn well she could cook, but she be acting like she can't cook.
Oh, I know Monica.
And I know Monica could throw down in that damn kitchen.
I know Monica can cook.
I was watching her live last night when she was in there cooking. Talk about, I could cook a little bit of salt.
Oh, Monica from Mississippi, honey. Let me tell you something.
Right.
Mississippi, honey, that's the home of the big girls, honey. Where they eat what the hell they want to eat.
Right.
And Monica know how to cook. I know
I know
how to
Monica
cook,
know
honey.
how to cook.
They eat that real pig, honey. They eat that fresh pig, honey.
She done walked in and said, I want to kill this pig.
Bitch, catch it. They catch a pig in the backyard. Bitch, catch it. Bitch, catch it.
Thank you, Queen Ronnie.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Hey, Queen Ronnie. How you doing tonight? I hope all is well. And I gotta say thank you to the person that sent us that $50 super chat yesterday. Was it yesterday?
The other day.
Yeah, thank you again
The blood of Jesus.
for that $50 super chat. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for making purchases on the wish list. Joseph, did you put it in the comment section?
Melissa's going to put it in the comment section.
Okay.
Because
okay.
everything on our wish list is Black Friday specials.
Yes.
So if you want to get us something, you know, those of you that told us to make a wish list, everything on our wish list is Black Friday specials tomorrow. So everything is way cheaper than what it was. It really wasn't that expensive to begin with. Because I would never pick things that are expensive like that. But it's even cheaper tomorrow because of Black Friday.
Okay.
Melissa just put it up in the chat.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you so much.
Melissa just put it up in the chat.
Yes. So what did y'all do today? What was Thanksgiving like for y'all? I know a lot of y'all ain't here probably because you're still spending time with your families. So I want to send a shout out to those of you that aren't here in the comment section right now.
And shout out to the Bush babies.
Yes, to those of you that are going to watch the replay later, happy Thanksgiving to you. Happy Thanksgiving to all of that. I don't see El Manning in here. El Manning probably had a big family dinner.
I asked when I could come get a piece of cake.
Yes, honey, I'm giving me a piece of
and
that
she
cake.
totally ignored me. We gonna fight El Manning.
Yes, we are. We're going to fight, honey. Yeah, I need a piece of that cake, child. That dessert that I had today was on the money, though. I had me a piece of apple pie And let me tell you,
Don't
this
eat
apple
up all
pie
the
was
apple
to
pie,
die
'cause I
for.
wanna
No,
taste
no,
it.
she cut you a piece. She cut me a piece. Your piece is
Okay.
in the refrigerator. Yes,
In the
in the
what?
refrigerator.
Child, in the refrigerator?
Yes, in the refrigerator. That's what I said.
In the refrigerator?
You know what I mean, Joseph. Me and you, we have two different ways of speaking. In the damn frigidaire.
Child.
Damn it. Yes. So, yeah, I had me a. Oh God, that pie was so good. It really was. And then Camille made that homemade whipped cream to go with it. It was just delish. It was delicious. Now, y'all, I'm telling you, we ain't gonna be on here till 12 o'clock. I'm telling
And
you right
Melissa-
now, because I'm full as a tick and I'm ready to
Melissa,
go to
I
sleep
know,
now.
I know you cooked your ass off.
Oh, I know Melissa cooked, child. I know she cooked. I know she cooked, her and her son. Because
Right.
her son cooks too, don't he?
Yep, because she told me her son was cooking something too.
Yeah, yeah. I know Melissa cooked. Yeah. But like I said, y'all, this ain't gonna be a no long live. We gonna be on here until maybe like 11:30. Cause like I said, I'm full as a tick, my belly full. And I done took my
You ready to go to bed?
I done took my Prilosec OTC. And I'm ready to go to bed. I'm ready to go to sleep. I'm tired now, child. I dozed off, honey, waiting to come live. I said, Joseph, wake me up when it's time to go live. Yes.
This
Hold
COVID
on for a
cough
second.
is killing me, y'all. I just want to get rid of it so bad. But I also think that it's allergies because I'm in Georgia. There's a lot of trees, and I got to get used to it.
Yeah, it is allergies too.
And it's just like the cough. Because once I went to the hospital, the cough just was coming like religiously, and I was like, child.
It is. It's allergies too because I'm feeling the effects of it as well. It's the allergies also, and then I had the cough from the COVID also. So yeah. But I mean, it's just we haven't been down here that long.
Sam's
It's just-
Club dessert
it's
is
just
really
gonna take
good.
a while for us to get used to the environment, to the environment down here. The air is much crisper and better down here.
Well, Jersey girl, I appreciate that.
What's that?
She said she was a bush baby.
Oh, okay.
Until you said I was in the hospital, and she said then I had to come out of the bushes, honey.
Oh, okay.
Because I had to find out how you was doing.
All right.
So
all
I
right.
appreciate it. Miss best
El
friend.
Manny, we was just talking about you, girl. What's going on? What El Manny say? What is going on? Happy Thanksgiving, El Manny.
Driving and listening.
We was just talking about you. We was talking about getting a piece of cake.
Did you ignore my post when I said what time can I come
Yes,
get
we
my
need a
piece of cake?
We need a snacky cake. We need some snacky cake.
That's the only thing I missed is the cake.
Yes.
Like I really want a cake today. Any kind of cake, to be honest with you.
Yes, we need some snacky cake, honey. We need some snacky cake from El Manning. Yes, and y'all, El Manning makes the best cakes, child.
Yes, honey.
Did I tell y'all she look like Shaka Khan? Yes, El Manning looks like Shaka Khan, y'all. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh, she's a pretty woman.
We posted a picture.
We did post a
On
picture
the
of El Manning.
community
If
wall,
you look
huh?
on the community wall, you'll see. She looks just like Shaka Khan, honey. Just like Shaka Khan. Yes. Oh, Lord have mercy. And then, oh God, I have to keep these compression socks on, Joseph, because my feet is really trying to do shows, child. Yes.
Yes, mine too. But you know me, I don't do the
Oh, yeah.
socks.
I don't want to keep these on, but I gotta keep them on. But hey,
Stop shaking.
that's what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yes, yes. I also just want to let you guys know we have really great news. Our viewership. I have to say that's what I want to talk about tonight. Our viewership has gone up 50% plus. And we are so grateful for all of you new viewers that have come to our channel to watch us. Never in 1,000 years did we think that we would gain the popularity and the momentum that we are gaining. And we really appreciate it. And we are really humbled by it. And we want you guys to know that as long as you continue to watch us, we will try to keep up the good work. Thank you so very much
we appreciate
for your
you.
support. And know that financial support is not the only support that you have given to the McRae Kingz. You just being here and watching us It's support.
Even if you a Bush baby.
That's right. Even if you're a Bush baby, you just being here is supporting us. So thank you. Thank you so much. We thank you and we appreciate you so much for watching us every night. We welcome you and we welcome you to tell your friends, your family, anybody that will listen to watch the McRaeKingz weeknights at 10:30 p.m. Okay?
Hey,
For
Candy
Pillow Talk.
Lady.
Yes. Hey.
What's going on in California?
All right.
What's going on in California, Candy Lady?
I know it's nice and warm in California.
It ain't so warm here. I think we brought the cold, honey.
Yeah, it's kind of chilly here.
I think we brought the cold.
Yeah, it's kind of chilly here. Well, it could be colder if we were up in New Jersey.
It wasn't that cold, though.
No, it wasn't that cold.
Today was not that cold.
Yeah, that's why I said
it was chilly. It wasn't cold.
That's why I said it could be colder, but we not up in
Right.
New Jersey. I know in New Jersey it's cold. I know it's cold up there, child. I know the girls got on winter coats up in New Jersey. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, it gets cold up there like that, y'all. You got to put on your ski outfit up in New Jersey. Mm-hmm. Yes. But we had a great day, y'all. We really did. We had a good day.
Did y'all see our pictures?
Yeah, we took pictures.
And shout out to everybody that said thank you for us telling you Happy Thanksgiving. And I'm glad y'all like the post that I put in the community wall. I'm glad y'all guys like that post because we did it thinking of you.
Yeah.
She said it's cold here in Cali. She said it's cold
Really?
here
It's cold in Cali?
About 50 degrees.
Wow.
Here, I'm good and full and in the bed now. I know that's right.
I know that's
lady.
right, y'all. That's probably why half of the people that usually be in here, they probably either sleep or they spending time with their family still.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, y'all don't understand how I wanna scream about this damn cough.
It'll pass. It'll pass. So you just have to deal with it for now. But it'll pass. Trust me. Because
You do know this is episode 50
Is it?
of Pillow Talk tonight.
Is it?
And I need to understand why it's 22 of y'all in the chat and only 15 thumbs up.
All right, well, y'all
I'm gonna need y'all thumbs up
y'all
this
need to get them
live.
thumbs up right. Get it right. Time to get it right. Oh, Lord have mercy. Get the
You sound
thumbs
like an
right.
old fat man.
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
That's because I'm getting fat, Joseph. I am, y'all. I am getting fat. Y'all don't see my face? Look. Let me show y'all. Look how fat my face done got. I'm getting fat. Joseph,
It could be water retention too.
I don't think it's that, honey.
It
Ain't no
could be
water in
that.
my face, honey.
It could
I'm
be
getting
that.
fat. So when I tell you I'm getting fat, my legs, my hips, everything is getting fat, child. I got to weigh about 180 pounds. I got to be going on 180. I haven't been this big in years. It's like, oh my God, I looked in the mirror today when I was coloring my beard. I looked in the mirror and I was like, wow, my face is so. But you know what? I like the look. I like the look. I like my face is nice and full. What y'all think? Y'all like my face? Y'all do y'all think I'm getting too fat?
No.
If y'all think I'm getting too fat, y'all tell me. Y'all would tell me, wouldn't you? Wouldn't y'all tell me if I'm getting too big?
This is what it is. The doctor told me it was long-term COVID while I have the cough. And I know also that it's allergies and everything is dripping backwards, so it's causing me to cough. So it's just a lot right now. And I just want to stop. Like, I really want to stop coughing because before I went in the hospital, the cough was there, but it wasn't as bad as it is now. So I'm like, well, did I catch something in the hospital? They gave me a COVID test, so I know I don't have COVID because they gave me a COVID test while I was there. And you know what the shade is? I don't even know when they gave me the COVID test. They must have did it while I was asleep, and I didn't feel them go up my nose because they came back and told me, you don't have COVID. I said, well, I didn't think I did, but thank you for letting me know. So they must have did it while I was asleep one night, and I didn't feel them do it, cause they sure did. You, Leon, come out and come back in if you can't see us.
He
Cause
said
on
he can't
out,
see us.
yeah, he said he can't see us, but on out. Oh wait, no, he's right. We disappeared.
Oh, did we?
Yes, we
Maybe we need to
disappeared.
come out and go back in. You think so?
Yeah, go ahead, do it. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yep, there we go. We
There we
back.
go. We
Sorry
back?
about that.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, cause I don't. They didn't give it to me when I was awake. They didn't give me no COVID test when I was awake. But they sure did come in the next day and tell me that I didn't have COVID. So I guess they did it while I was asleep. But see, when I'm in the hospital, let me tell you something. I don't let them wake me up. Child, when they took me to dialysis, when they took me to dialysis the other day, before Terrell came and got me, I was asleep the whole time. They rolled me in the place. I don't know what floor I was on. I was sleeping. They stuck me and they did dialysis for 3.5 hours. I know they drank the hell out of me. I don't even know how much fluid they took out of me, but I didn't care because I was in the hospital. Now in the dialysis center, I stays awake, honey. I watched them like a hawk. But in the hospital, I'm like, well, you know what? I'm in the hospital. God forbid if something go wrong. All they gotta do is we cold blue, and
Right.
everybody come running. But in the
Mm-hmm.
dialysis center, you gotta call an ambulance and things like that. So I stay awake until everything is done, and I think everything is okay. But it was just they had to do it while I was asleep because they told me I was COVID free,
Mm.
and I don't wake up. They come to get blood, child. They be like, "Oh, Mr. McRae, I'm here to get blood." I just hold my hand out
Mm-hmm.
and let them do blood, and I stay asleep, and I go right back to sleep because I'm like, y'all ain't gonna wake me up like this. Only time they wake me up is when they come in and give me meds, and they be like, "Mr. McRae, it's time for your medicine." I'm like, "Girl,
Well, I'm glad you ain't have
listen,
COVID. I'm glad.
right, right." It was negative. Hey, David. Oh, well, you know what? The same way you came in, you can go out. It's not, it's very simple,
What happened?
huh?
What happened? What did he say?
Oh hell no.
Oh.
So you know what I'm saying.
Oh, one of those.
One of
Okay.
those, honey.
Yeah. Well, another thing I need to remind y'all of is it's Sagittarius season. Yes, it is. It is Sagittarius season for. So shout out to all the Sagittariuses like me. Yes, December 15th, December 15th, December 15th. Put that down in your calendars. That's going to be a national holiday. And also, that we're going to have a birthday party. Now, I don't know if we're going to have a birthday party on my actual birthday. What day is my birthday fall on?
Well, thank you, Reese Cup. Well,
Check and see.
thank you, Reese Cup. I'm gonna check. And Candy Lady, I'm sorry to hear that about your mom. I really am. And I can see how dialysis after a while, I can see how it can become very depressing.
Yeah.
Um, I can see that. Your birthday is on a Thursday.
Yes, so we'll probably celebrate my birthday on that Friday, December 16th, or maybe Saturday, December 17th. We'll have a birthday bash. I know I'm having a birthday party. I already know that. That's already been talked about. I'm having a birthday party with a cake and friends over, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna dance, we're gonna party, we're gonna do the electric slide, we're gonna do cha-cha slide, we're gonna do the love They go call the other dance. We're gonna do some TikTok videos, and we're gonna have some food, and we're just gonna have a good time for my birthday. And we also gonna it's gonna be like a birthday slash
So
Christmas
now, what if you just
celebration.
have? Now, what if you just have cocoa
Yes.
and a cupcake?
No. We having Christmas with the Kings. Christmas with the McRae Kings is we're gonna celebrate. It's gonna be Christmas and my birthday all in one. Yes, because my birthday is like 10 days before Christmas, so we're gonna have us a good. We're gonna have us a good time. Gonna have some non-alcoholic nog. We may do some shots. I don't know. I ain't gonna do too many shots. I ain't gonna do no shots like I did last year and pass out
Oh
on the
no,
floor.
we're not doing that.
No, I'm not doing that. I shitted all over myself, pissed all over myself, all kinds of shit last year. I ain't doing that
Candy
this
lady,
year.
trust me, I know how it is. When my mom passed away, I tell people all the time now, they try to hurt me or do things to me, and I'm like, I survived the worst thing that a person could ever survive, and that's my mother dying. So nothing that you do to me or say to me can shake me ever in this lifetime again. Because that was the most traumatizing thing I have ever been through in my life. And nothing and nobody could traumatize me like I was traumatized with that.
Yeah, and you told me you was like Tramel. People lose their fathers. There's nothing like losing your mother.
It's
Yeah.
when you close to your father, it hurts when your dad died.
Mm-hmm.
But your mother gave you life. Your mother, you was in your mother for 9 months,
Mm-hmm.
and you feel it. Like it. The only way I could put it, like one of my friends lost her mother like a little while after me, and she was like, "Joe, why didn't you tell me I would feel like an orphan?" I said, I did try to explain it to you. I tried to explain it to you like putting a puzzle together and you miss that one piece and you keep breaking it up, putting it together,
Mm-hmm.
and you keep missing that one piece. And you start to lose your mind because it's like, I know this one piece is somewhere here. I gotta find it. I gotta find it, but you never find it. And it's a hard thing. It's not easy. And I tell people all the time, you will never get over it. So don't ever listen to somebody if they tell you you will get over it, because you don't. It just gets better with time, and you learn how to deal with it better in time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I still have moments where it'll just hit me like it was yesterday, and I'll just go in the bathroom and cry, or if I'm by myself, I cry, because it's like it just hit me like it just happened, and my mom been gone for like what 12 years now, but it still hits me sometimes like it's. But what I have to remember is she wanted me to go on. She
Mm-hmm.
wanted me to go on. She wanted me to live my life. She didn't want me to sit and mourn her
Right,
the
right.
way that I did, because I was a mama's boy, and I mourned my mother. When I tell you I mourned her for like 7, 8 years, and didn't even realize that I was doing it. And it was hard. It was really
But it
hard for
was
me.
really frustrating for me with you in mourning um, is every year you and your sister would call each other and you would sound so sad. And I was like, man, the amazing things that you told me about your mother, if anything, I would be celebrating that.
Right.
And that's what I told you. I was like, Joseph,
But you notice we
y'all
didn't
need to.
do it this year.
No, y'all didn't. I said, y'all need to celebrate. Y'all need to learn how to celebrate her life and the person that she was. Because I hear not just from you, but from so many family members how great your mother was, how funny she was, how outspoken, and how she spoke her mind and she said her piece. You
And
know.
that made me mad. That made me mad at the funeral when people was coming up telling me, what my mother did for them
Hmm.
and how she treated them. And I should have been proud of that. That should have
Yeah.
been a proud moment. But in my mind, I'm like, that's my mother. Like, I don't care what she did for you. I want my mother back.
Right.
Like, and now, I think about the things people said to me,
Hmm.
and I'm proud of it.
Well,
I'm
that's just the
proud.
way you feel. You couldn't help it.
Right. I'm
That's just the way
proud
you
that I had
felt
a
at that
mother
time.
I'm proud that I had a mother that people loved and people cherished, that people, my friends,
Trust me,
love telling my things.
all the people you cussed out at the funeral, honey, they understand.
No, I
Trust
didn't.
me.
I didn't. I only cursed one person out at the funeral because he was trying me, honey, and I had to let him know, bitch, I will punch you in the face. You got the right one, girl, because I will punch you right up in your face. And then Gwenny told him, leave my nephew alone because he will beat your ass up in here.
Okay.
I was like, because you doing too much. You doing way too much, asking all these questions about my father. Everybody know I didn't have a relationship with my father, but you want to ask all these questions, and I'm like, I don't know. So I said, bruh, I don't know who you are, but you must want to get fucked up in here today. No, you're not. But you know, I cherish those things now, but at the time, I didn't want to hear them because it was like I just wanted to scream, "This is my mother," and I closed her in the casket. And my sister was like, "You really gonna do that?" I was like, "If you don't want to do it, I have to do it." Cause see, for me, that was fine. That was the finality of it. If I just let somebody else do it, I just felt like I couldn't do it, and I could hear my mother in my head going, "You're such a crybaby. You cry for everything. You're such a crybaby." And I stood up there. I closed my mother in that coffin, and I wanted to jump in. And I could just hear her in my head going, "You are such a crybaby. Jesus, can you not cry for once in your life?" And I said, "Let me do my little white woman thing, honey, and look up to the sky and stop these tears from coming." I didn't shed not one tear that day. My best friend looked at me and said, I have a newfound respect for you because I know how close you were to your mother and you didn't shed a tear." Like people was hugging me and I was pushing them away. I was like, no, I give them a quick hug and push them away. Because child, I wanted to fall the fuck out when they hugged me. I just wanted to fall out and be one of them dramatic people and just fall out and scream, "No, I want my mother back." And I also knew that if I did that, my sister was being strong because she saw me being strong. So if I lost it, I knew she was going to lose it. So I said, I got to be strong. I got to be strong. Because if I wasn't strong, I knew my sister was going to lose it too. So I did what my mom asked me to do because we had conversations. And she told me, she said, she said, "Tracy's not going to be well, but I know you will. And you got to do this." And, you know, but let's just put in the Amazon wish list in the chat. So all of you that said you wanted to get us something as a housewarming gift, you could go over to Amazon tomorrow because everything we picked is going to be Black Friday sale. You could go over there and pick it. Y'all, let me tell you what I did because I forgot. Last time when I bought some pillows from Amazon, I brought the pillow. I brought I thought the pillow was everything. They just sent me the pillowcases. They didn't send a pillow. This time I put the pillows and forgot to put the pillowcases. It's a child. So I had to go back and put pillowcases on there. So.
You know what, Josephine, I got to tell you.
What?
The pot roast is getting bigger, honey.
Or because you're gaining weight.
Yes, I'm giving the girls pot roast realness, honey. When I walk past the car, honey, the car alarm goes off.
Sure.
Yes, it's very.
Now you're doing too much.
No, I ain't doing too much, honey. I went outside today, and the pot roast was present. Oh, honey, the car alarm went off. Beep, beep, beep. Yes, child.
Hey, Denise Washington.
Realness, honey.
Welcome to the chat. I never seen you in the chat before.
I'm giving the girls pot roast for the holidays.
Just answered the position. He's gonna be sleeping in a minute.
Oh, sure enough, fam. I'm gonna be asleep, probably.
Hey, Jerica.
Yes, ma'am. And y'all gonna have to excuse me if I do, child. I told you I'm full as a tick.
Who else?
I still got Thanksgiving dinner swimming all up in my system. You know.
And Jersey girl, you're right. And because my mother was so accepting of me, she never judged me. She said, long as you ain't doing nothing to hurt yourself or hurt nobody, you do what you need to do.
Yeah.
And my friends, like me and my sister, we would get mad because our friends would really literally come over to our house to visit my mother, and they would tell us, I wish my mother was like your mother, because my mother would sit and talk to them and help them with life and their bills and help them get their stuff together, and it was it's a good feeling
Want to fix
that
my plate?
my mother feeds you, child. She would feed you. Trust me,
Mm-hmm.
that she would do. But my mother was very, she she treated all our friends like they were us. Sometimes it became upsetting because it's like, bitch, this is my mother. Go home. But then I had to realize, especially with my friends, that a lot of their mothers didn't deal with them because they were gay.
Mm-hmm.
And they were able to come to my mother's house and be themselves. And she
Mm-hmm.
sat there and laughed with them and joked with them and talked with them. And they didn't have that in their own house. So I was like, you know what? Let them get what they're missing from someone else. Sometimes it bothered me because I'm like, you came to see me? No, I came to see your mother. I called her and told her I was coming. Well, bitch, you my friend. Call me and tell me you coming, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
For
Mm-hmm.
what? I ain't coming to see you. I'm coming to see your mother. And I would be mad. My sister, too. My sister boyfriends would do the same thing. Come and see my mother and see. And she like, what are you doing here? Oh, I came to see your mother. And she like, my mother?
Mm-hmm. Did I tell you about
But
the people that came knocking on the door today?
no.
They came knocking on the door today.
Who came knocking on the
I
door?
don't know who it was. You
Jehovah
know,
Witnesses.
I don't know who it was. Just outside in the store.
What did? If y'all are missing, the link to the Amazon wish list is in the description box. So you don't have to click it now. It's in the description box. Or come back to the video tomorrow and click it. Because like I said, everything that we picked is going to be Black Friday sale. Uh, Wait a minute. Denise said, I subscribe to you all right after your collab with Lips. Okay, Denise. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy. Shout out to the Legion and shout out to Bay Nation. Yes, Melissa, she embraced them. She really did embrace them. And my mother would have loved you. She really would have loved you. One thing I told people, if my mother didn't mess with you, she didn't like you. So if you just came over and she was like, hey, and that was it, she didn't like you. But if you came over and she started messing with you and talking about you and laughing and making you laugh, you knew she liked you. Because if she didn't like you, she made no qualms with letting you know by just saying hello and going about her business. I was like, ooh, she don't like him, so he can't come back over. Because when most people met my mother, they would be like, now we know where you get your mouth from. 'Cause my mother's mouth was a hot mess like mine. Or my mouth is a hot mess like my mother's. Put it that way. It very is that. Ooh, y'all, I'm sorry. This cough has got me. It's like I'm gonna cough, but then I don't cough. And then I do cough. So I'm like pausing, like waiting to see if I'm a cough. Because I don't want to be in the middle of a sentence and they start coughing. I get it from her honestly. What did Melissa say? She said, you got that from her. Honestly, JoJo, and that's very me all day. And you know what? You know what though? What kills me is my sister is just like my grandmother. And I'm just like my mother. And it's like, how did we pick and choose how our personalities were gonna be? Like my sister is just like my grandmother, very humble, very let's get together and pray about it. Jesus will fix it. And I'm like my mother, child, Jesus ain't gonna fix it, honey. You pray and get up off your ass and make it happen. And then Jesus will fix it, honey. Jesus will help you do what you need to do, but you gotta get up off your ass and make it happen. You can't just be sitting there waiting for Jesus to work a miracle, honey. That was very my mother. My grandmother, on the other hand, would tell you, oh no, Jesus will fix it. Just pray. Just keep praying and he'll come and fix it. And my sister is very that, very that. I'm really enjoying you both. I'm glad, Denise, you are enjoying us. We love to hear when people enjoy us because we love that. We try. We want people to enjoy us. We want you guys to enjoy our content. We try to be very transparent in what we say. Sometimes, people think we too transparent, but it's who we are. It's at the end of the day, it's who we are. So at the end of the day, it's just who we are. And I mean, it is what it is. And again, if you guys have show ideas, please email us at TheMcRaeKingz, and that's Kingz with a Z at the end, at gmail.com. Because we welcome your show ideas. And on Wednesdays, we do questions when y'all start asking us questions in the chat. And we love when y'all do it because y'all really ask some good questions. Really, really, really good questions. This one is knocked out already. You hear him. He knocked out. And I'm carrying the show. But, he carried the show without me, what, a couple of weeks ago, or last week, or the week before last. So, it's my turn now. I'm home now, best friend. What you say about cake? I wanted some of that cake.
Yeah, someone made a piece of cake up, man.
I wanted a piece of that cake, that yellow cake with the malted milk chocolate icing. I wanted a piece of that cake because I was going to come get it. Child, let me tell you something. Me and Tramel avoided COVID for like 3 years. 3 years we avoided COVID. Then y'all saw the pictures we were posting when we went to all the gay prides. Child, the one in Newark turned us so completely. I was like, are you kidding me? I have COVID. Like, I avoided COVID all this time, and now I got COVID. And we had on masks, but we got tired because of the way we were dressed. And when we went to Montclair, we made it to the cover of their magazine. We made it to the cover of their newspaper. So when we went to Newark Pride, everybody knew who we were. They was like, oh my God, it's the Kingz. Let's take a picture with them. And we were dressed alike. In Montclair, we were dressed different. So I'm like, y'all like these outfits? Like, we just really threw something on to go, to Pride in Montclair. But for Newark, we were dressed alike. And people was like, oh my God, it's the Kingz. We want to take a picture. Do you know how many staff members came in with pictures of you guys? And we want to take pictures. So we got tired of taking the mask off. So we just took the mask off and, we were just taking pictures of people. Child, that Wednesday, I was like, I don't feel right. I took a COVID test. I was fine. Sunday, I woke up. I was like, no, something ain't right. Something ain't right. I really don't feel well. But it was a different feeling. It wasn't like the flu. And I took a COVID test, and that bitch said positive. I was like, oh, no. And then I said, Tramel, I'm positive. He was like, what? I said, if I'm positive, I know you positive because you in my face. And I gave him a COVID test, and he was positive, too. And I was like, oh, are you kidding me right now? I was so pissed because we had avoided COVID for so long. I love you guys personally. I like what I'm getting up front from people. Right. Exactly. Oh man, he said I didn't make that cake. I made 3 cakes, 2 sweet potato and 1 German chocolate, and 2 dozen cookies, and none of them are here. They went to other people's houses. German chocolate you could keep because I can't stand coconut. Sweet potato, you already know that was the bomb when you made that. And I would have did cookies. I definitely would have did cookies because I actually love cookies more than I like cake. But I just want a yellow cake with chocolate icing, and that's what I want. That's what I really want. That's my favorite cake. But honestly, I only like homemade cake. I don't like store bought cake. Like Jamel will buy me a cake for my birthday, and I'll be like, just get a small one, cause you know I'm not gonna eat it, cause I don't like store bought cake. I like homemade cake. So when I find somebody that can make a cake, I don't have a problem with paying for a cake, cause especially if I know you can make a cake, I don't have a problem with paying somebody, cause I love homemade cake. I don't like store bought cake. It just don't do nothing for me. Y'all, my head is still hurt a little bit. I was upset when I got ready to go out today because I'm like feeling my head. I'm like, oh, this lump, honey. I look like it's there. It's on my head on the left side. And I'm like, when is this knot going to go down? Because it's a big knot, y'all. I thought when I got in the shower and let water run on it, I said, okay, I know my head was bleeding. So I was like, okay, hopefully, it's blood and it'll go away. Child, it didn't go nowhere. I said, this a motherfucking knot, bitch. I look like somebody bopped me in the damn head. I was so mad. I was so mad. Chanel's appetite. Hello, guys. I just finished binge watching all of you guys' videos. Every last one. Well, I hope you enjoyed all of them. I really do. And thank you for watching us. Thank you so, so, so much. Thank you so much. Oh, Melissa, El Manning can make a cake. Trust me. El Manning can make a cake. I, honestly, if she charged me $50 for a cake, I'd pay her $50 for a cake. That's how good her cakes are. Anybody else, I'm looking at them like they're crazy. Bitch, I ain't paying you $50 for no cake. The most I pay you is $30, but I ain't paying you $50. El Manning, honey, if she told me $70, I'd pay her $70 for a cake. Because her cakes are the bomb. You hear me? El Manning cakes are the bomb. And Chanel's appetite, welcome to the chat. All right, Denise. Thank you for thank y'all for binge watching us. Yes, y'all gotta catch up. Y'all gotta catch up. Hey, Hattie Brown. We are doing good. As you see, Tremel is full asleep. He was up for a minute, but he's full asleep now. And I'm holding the show down on my own. Because he held the show down for me the other day when I was tired. Last week when I was tired. So I gotta hold the show down for myself today. Hey, Alicia. Happy Thanksgiving. Y'all, I'm so happy that this is like the 50th episode of Pillow Talk, and it's on Thanksgiving. So I'm giving thanks right now for all you guys coming and loving Pillow Talk and being here for us every night and every weekend night and really enjoying Pillow Talk. I know sometimes we talk about some things that may be off the wall or whatever, but that's just who me and Tramel are. That's just who we are. That's what we do. But at the end of the day, those of you that are binge watching, sometimes you'll cry, sometimes you'll laugh, sometimes you learn a lesson. We try to do a little bit of everything. We don't want it to just be like just one particular thing. We try to give you conversations where we teach, where from our experiences, and we make you laugh because both of us are funny as hell when we want to be. And sometimes, like when I do my Joseph Rants, I try to empower women because I have so many female friends. And some of the things they do bother me because I'm like, well, why are you doing this? If this man don't take care of you, why the hell you having kids for him? So I try to empower women, and I have to say black women, but if it's a white woman watching and she gets empowered behind what I say, so be it. But I try to empower women to do just a little bit better, just to like put some stuff in their head to make them think about, like, you know what, he's right. If he ain't taking care of me, why am I having kids for this motherfucker? Because, a lot of my friends thought they would have babies and he was going to treat them different. And I'm like, well, why would he treat you different? Because you have a baby now. He don't take care of you, make you think he's going to take care of the baby. Like, that just didn't make sense to me. So I try to, whenever I do Joseph Rants, I try to do stuff that empowers women because all my friends are women, always have been women. And I just, as a gay man, I try to educate them. Like, girl, listen, I don't know what you thinking, but I'm telling you what he thinking and what you need to do. And they always come back and tell me thank you. And, I try to put that out there. So I want to empower people. I want to give people strength. I don't like, it's not that I don't like, but a lot of people that, and I don't want to say weak, but a lot of people that are not strong in their personalities are drawn to me because they see I have a very strong personality. And when they see me just telling people like it is, they are drawn to that because it's like they want that, but they don't know how to achieve that. And I try to help them achieve that because I'm very, if I know you don't, speak up for yourself, I'm going to speak up for you. And most of the people in my life that don't speak up for themselves, they'll see I'll speak up for them in a minute. I don't know who you think you're talking to, but you ain't talking to her like that. You're not talking about a friend like that, bitch. What you gonna do? I'm a man at the end of the day. So if you want to fight, you can fight. I ain't scared. I've been fighting all my life. You know what I'm saying? I've been fighting all my life. People been picking on me all my life. I've been fighting all my life. I ain't got a problem with punching you in the face. I don't. But what you're not gonna do is sit here and talk to my friend like that. But with this whole, and I probably will make a Joseph Rants, probably sometime next week about friendships and friends, because this whole thing with this girl and the Mexico Six that they calling them, it's like crazy. Like, you have to know who's really your friend. You can't just assume that people are your friends. And nowadays, people just, they don't do like we did back in the day. Like, okay, let me get to know you, and you're not coming to my house right away. And they just meet somebody, they treat them nice, and they're like, oh, you my friend, you my best friend, you my bestie. And then things like that happen, and it's sad. It's really, really, hey, Red Girl, it's really, happy Thanksgiving to you. It's really, 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 really sad. So I'm probably gonna do a Joseph Rants next week about friendship, because I've been missing Joseph Rants. I know, Melissa. I know. I'm the same way, Joseph. I always say every fight I got into growing up was someone else's. Yeah, I don't like people being bullied. I don't. I really don't. I really don't like people being bullied, and I've always been like a protector when it came to my friends. Like, I need to take out the Christmas stuff. Child Tremel ready to go and get Christmas stuff too. He said, "Are you in the Christmas spirit?" I said, "Can I get past Thanksgiving, child, please?" But yeah, Melissa, I, you know, child, it's a lot. But I probably am gonna do a Jewels of Friends next week about friendship and you know knowing who your friends are. Cause this girl, she paid $10,000 for the room. She had $17,000 on her. Nobody knows where the money is. Y'all just beat her up, slammed her into the floor. And if you know anything about Mexico or Dominican Republic, anything like that, they have hard floors. They have hard ceramic floors. So if you're slammed to the floor because allegedly a dude slammed her to the floor, you are gonna hurt yourself because they have hard ceramic floors. I know because I've been to the Dominican Republic and the floors were hard ceramic. So I know in Mexico it's the same thing. And if you slammed her to the ground, of course you separated her spine. And then they saying that the doctor told them that she needs to go to the hospital. They told him no. What kind of doctor are you? Like, if you know somebody's supposed to go to the hospital, what the fuck? When I fell just now, the other day in Walmart, and the EMS was there, and I said, they was like, "You going to the hospital?" I said, "No, I'm not." I said, "No, I'm not. I got to give my husband his medicine because he can't breathe." They said, "Oh, yes, you are. You're going to the hospital." They didn't even take no for an answer. But so, like, what the hell? Like, the doctor told them she needed to go to the hospital, and they didn't take her. Like, I feel bad because she was a beautiful girl, and she was an entrepreneur. I don't know if she had a YouTube channel, but I know she was an entrepreneur and she sold hair. And it's sad. Like, you went away for your birthday to have fun with your alleged friends, and then this happens, and it's like, but guess what? They're gonna issue arrest warrants for everybody that was involved. At first, it was just the girl, but now, from what I've seen, it's all six of them. They got an arrest warrant for all six of them, so they're gonna expedite them back to Mexico, and they should. Cause see, when you go to jail up here, especially if it's federal prison, child, that's like you went to Club Med. But see, in Mexico, honey, when you go to jail, it ain't a pretty thing. And that's what these Americans fail to realize, honey. When you go to jail in another country, it ain't like jail here, honey. It is nothing like jail here. So I really hope they put them in jail if they did it. And from the looks of it, they did it. Allegedly, they did it. They did it. And allegedly they did it. And then if they did pay the police, like I heard, those police need to be fired and put in jail as well. Or if they paid the doctor, they need to put him in jail too. Because he kept telling them she needs to go to the hospital. She needs to go to the hospital. And they didn't take her to the hospital. They told him no, fix her here. And then she died like 3 hours later, I think. Why would you keep her there if you're a doctor and you know that she needed to go to the hospital? Like, she was unresponsive. She was alive, but she was unresponsive. And if you would have took her to the hospital, she probably would still be alive. She might be paralyzed or some shit, but y'all wouldn't be going to jail for murder. You know what I'm saying? That I'd rather go to jail for hurting somebody than murder if I got to go to jail. Because you ain't never coming out for murder. Hurting somebody, you might get a couple of years and be able to get out, but you ain't never coming out for murder. So it's a lot. It's a lot. Joseph, you are so sweet. I love the way you say my name. Joseph, you look fully recovered. About you, let me tell you, my head still hurts. My neck still hurts because I really think when I was trying to get to the bench, it was a metal bench, and I think I fell and hit my head on the bench. That's why I got this knot. And my neck went, when I hit my neck, it went to the left because if I go like this side hurt. It don't hurt as bad as it did. And if I take Tylenol, the pain will go away. But I think I knew something wasn't right I can't say I was gonna pass out, but I knew something wasn't right. And I was like, I told the girl, I said, well, before I pay for his medicine, I need to sit down. And then the next thing I know, the EMS was waking me up off the floor, and I'm like, help. And it was like, sir, you passed out. And that was the second time I had passed out. Not that day, but I had passed out a couple of years ago. And it was the same thing. I woke up to my sister on the phone with the ambulance, and I'm like, oh my God, would you shut up? And she's like, he's coming to, he's coming to. I said, coming to what? And I opened my eyes, and I'm like, why the hell am I looking at the closet and the floor? I didn't even know I fainted. So it was the same thing. This like I called people. I didn't even know I called them. I don't remember calling Tramel, but I know I called him. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. And Melissa laughed at me because she said, you had a mission and you completed your mission. I don't even remember switching money from my where I had my money to my main bank account. And I told EMS, I said, my husband can't breathe. You got to get his medicine. So, hey, Chris, I said, my husband can't breathe. You got to get his medicine. He said, which card you want to use? I said, the silver one at the top. So he brought it. And then the manager was like, she took the phone because I had Tramel on the phone. And she told him where to go to get the car keys and that. But then I was worried because if he can't breathe, even though Walmart is up the block, driving, you'd be there in 2 minutes. Walking, I was like, oh my God, he can't walk. I said, somebody got to go get him. Allegedly, I made a phone call for someone to go get him. I don't even remember making that phone call, but I made a phone call for somebody to go get Tramel. And I was like, I did. I called you. And they was like, yeah, you called me. That's how I knew. I was like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't even know. I was like, my main mission, when me and Tramel go through something, I don't care what's wrong with him. Tramel makes sure I'm okay. And when I go through something, I don't care what I'm going through. I make sure my husband is okay. And that day, I was just like, my husband has to be okay. He cannot breathe. He needs his medicine. He cannot breathe. So, Tramel, thank God he was able to make it up there, get the keys, get his medicine, and then drive to the hospital. But I didn't. For me, I was like, somebody got to get my husband because he can't breathe. And he was walking, and I was like, babe, you walked all this way. He said, I was getting to you one way or another. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, I was telling them, I got to get to my husband. I got to get to my husband because he can't breathe. And I want to say thank you to the EMS workers. I know they're not watching, but they could be watching because they were so nice. He was like, which card do you want me to use? I said, the silver one at the top. And he sure did. He brought Tramel's medicine. And shout out to the manager in Walmart because she took my car keys and she took the medicine. She told Tramel where to meet her when he came, and she gave him everything, and it was amazing. It was the way they treated me was amazing. They asked me what hospital I wanted to go to. I know Atlanta, the best hospital was Emory. I didn't really even know there was an Emory around here. Thank God there was, because I said, I want to go to Emory. I don't want to go nowhere but Emory. And luckily there was an Emory around here, a subsidiary of Emory, so they took me there. And which was literally, it's on my way to dialysis actually. So it was a good thing. And you need to please take easy. Let me tell you something. I was supposed to do something that day. And I told my friends, I said, I can't do it. I said, because I feel like I'm going to faint. Or I feel like I'm going to pass out. But then when Tramel was telling me he couldn't breathe, and he honestly had been fighting with his doctor for this medicine for like a week. So when they got it together, he was like, babe, I'm going to come with you. So in my mind, I'm like, no, he got to go down the stairs. Then he got to go up the stairs because we live on the second floor. I was like, he got to go down the stairs. He got to go up the stairs. I can just do this, because he was going to go with me. And I was like, no, baby, you ain't got to go. I can do this. He was like, no, I'm going with you. I'm like, no. But honestly, I'm glad that it happened. And the reason why I'm glad that it happened is because there's a lot of things that was wrong with me that I was going to fix. And because I was in the hospital, I just fixed them while I was there. I told them, well, this is wrong, that's wrong. What's going on with this? What's going on with that? And they fixed everything because my blood pressure tended to go really low after dialysis. It would be like 96 over 66. And I would be so lightheaded, like I wanted to faint. And now they gave me medicine for that. They gave me the medicine for my AFib because I wasn't taking nothing for that. Because the medicine they were giving me was making me lightheaded because it was also a blood pressure pill. So I can't take a blood pressure pill if my blood pressure is already low. And the doctor was an idiot because when I told him, instead of him giving me a different pill, this asshole says, okay, well, don't take it twice a day, take it once a day. And instead of being 25 milligrams, he upped it to 50 milligrams. I'm like, bitch, you really want me to pass the fuck out. So, I wasn't taking it. So at the end of the day, I fixed a lot of things that was wrong with me. Like, I don't know if I told y'all how my stomach was protruding on one side. It looked like I was 9 months pregnant. And I thought my hernia surgery went bad. And then they did a CAT scan. And my nephrologist actually, for dialysis, actually worked in that hospital. And she called me. She was like, I didn't know they did a CAT scan. I said, yeah. She said, well, let me look at it. I'll call you back. She said, Joseph, that's fluid. She said, that's all fluid from when they did the surgery, the hernia surgery. And when they took the catheter out, because y'all know I did home dialysis. She said, don't worry, I'm going to drain all of that out of you. I said, okay. And she did. It's still fluid in me. But she got most of it out where I look normal now. I don't look crazy because I looked crazy. Like I had a 9-month baby on my left side and my right side was just normal. It was fat, but it was normal fat. But my left side child looked like I had a 9 month. I was pregnant 9 months. And I just let them fix everything for me while I was there because I'm like, I told Jamel, I said, I'm here. I'm going to let them fix everything. And he said, babe, that's the best thing to do. Because I was going to do it anyway. So I'm like, well, I'm here, so I might as well do it now.
Yeah. And hopefully I will get my side of the bed back, being that, our pillows, because, El Manning, she doesn't really like to see me happy.
What the hell are you talking about? El Manning don't want to see you happy. Child, go back to sleep. You see, when he sleeps, talk. Now he just said he love El Manning. She make the best cakes, and now he talk about hopefully he'll get his side of the bed back, which he's on right now. He's on right now because El Manning don't really like him happy. Child, when Tramell is asleep, child, you never know what you're gonna get out of his mouth. You never know what you're gonna get. Please remember, remember the thumbs up the live. Won't God do it, God Almighty, guys?
Yes,
this
Jesus,
Thanksgiving, I'm thankful for life.
Yes.
Unity, and you, Kingz.
Won't God do it? Yes,
El Manning, you see, like you said, what the hell?
When he do? Won't he do it, y'all? In the heat, he will. In the heat of the night, the Lord will come to your rescue.
And y'all know,
you ain't got nothing but a last resort, but the Lord will be here.
People get it twisted because me and Tramell got an email, a whole email, because somebody, they misconstrued what we said. So they was like, guys, God is real. He exists. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Me and Tramell both believe in God. And they was like, well, on your live, I said, no. What we said was, we don't believe in the black church. I said, but I believe in God. I know God is real. Because, honey, I should be dead right now with all the shit that has happened to me since 2020. Trust me when I tell you, I should be dead.
Oh, yeah, we should be.
And even Tramell, with the things that have happened to him, he should be dead. And both of us sitting here living a life of happiness. We both thought we was going to live a life being alone and not being with nobody. And we always say, what would we do without each other? Because if he didn't have me or I didn't have him, what would we do? And so one thing that I know is that God is real. Now, when it comes to the black church, that's a whole nother story.
Oh,
That's a business. They running a business.
mm-hmm.
The black church is for black heterosexual men. It's not built for women. It's not built for gays. It's not built for lesbians. It's just built for black heterosexual men. And I told y'all I'm a preacher's son. So I have seen, and I grew up Pentecostal. So I have seen a lot. I have seen a lot in church. So I can make that assessment about church. And I appreciate the church that we do go to, Unity Fellowship. And we are going to go to the one in Atlanta because we have subsidiaries all over the country. We are going to go to the one in Atlanta and check it out. And, because I love them. It's all affirming and it's no judgment. It's just a bunch of love and people just worshiping God and being themselves and able to be themselves.
Yes.
And not
we met your niece. We met your niece, and she told me to tell you happy Thanksgiving. It was that her niece?
Who niece?
Somebody in the comment section that said that was her niece.
Babe, go to sleep.
Yeah, child. Somebody like
just
that.
go to sleep because I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm trying to get the story right, Joseph.
Right, but I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry. Get the story right.
Right, but just because we've been on the phone and you done heard him talking in his sleep. Me and you be talking and he just start answering what he hear me say and you be cracking up.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Tramel are each other's total opposites, so I agree with you. We are each other's yin and yang. And it's weird sometimes that we're personality-wise we're so opposite, but we think alike. If that makes sense to you, we think alike, but our personalities are totally different. Joseph, I'm so happy they gave you Georgia Southern hospitality treatment. Oh, they did. They really did. I can't lie. They did. They really, really did. I really did. They did. Please remember to thumbs up the live. Jersey Girls. Jersey Girls said it's good to know with all the bad things going on in the world, they are still really good people out here. I'm so glad they helped you, Joseph. Jersey Girl, let me tell you something. When I run across people that are nice, like when I lost my bag and that lady just mailed everything back to me, and I was so happy. Like, I was like, there are good people in this world. Because I'm like, well, maybe she's going to keep my bag. I really didn't care. I just wanted my wallet. Like, you keep the bag. Just send me my wallet. But she said everything. And it was like, it was so refreshing to know that there are still good people in this world. Everybody's not mean and fucked up. And, it's refreshing. Because what's going on in the world today is just like people just want to fight. They want to argue. They want to act a fucking fool. And it's like, for what? Like, it ain't necessary. So, it's good to know that there are good people in this world. Joseph, get you some cough drops before you. You know about you?
Mm-hmm.
The doctor told me there's nothing I can do because it's long-term COVID.
Oh, what?
And my cousin, she has it too, and she told me what to take, but it is so fucking nasty. And I told her that I was like, yes, the oil of oregano. And she was like, Joe, I have it too, but as soon as I take it, it goes away. I'm like,
don't try to be turning your nose up.
I can't do it because it's so nasty. It's so nasty that I don't even want oregano in my food. Like, if you make spaghetti, I don't even want oregano in that because it is so nasty. But she told me, when she stopped coughing, she take it. Mm-hmm. And it takes her cough away for days. So I'm probably going to have to do it.
Yeah.
and I'm gonna have to order it off Amazon because that's the only place I know you can get it. But it's not my throat, it's my head, like where the knot is on my head. That's what hurts now when I cough. It wasn't hurting before, but now I guess because the knot is going down when I cough, it hurts. So it is what it is. I'm so over it because I wasn't coughing like this until I went to the hospital. Oh man, and you know what the problem is? It's not even really mucus. It's just a cough. It'll be a dry cough, and then it'll be,
I feel like I'm choking.
Well, take them damn chains off.
Oh, Jesus. I want them off.
Yes, Melissa, it's nasty. It's a dry cough, but sometimes it's like a wet cough. But most of the time it's dry. Because I was gonna get Mucinex, but I'm like, for what? It ain't like a mucusy cough. So it'll. I just wanted to go back to the way it was, where I would cough here and there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think because I was in the hospital for those many days and I didn't smoke cigarettes, so my body was trying to expel the tar from the cigarettes, and it made the cough worse. So it just is what it is, child. I'm over it. It made me so mad. It may have to run its course. I took it when I had COVID. It helped. You know what? If you said it helped, I'm going to go try some. Because at this point, I'll take anything. Because it gets me when I lay down. But when I go to sleep, I'm fine. But when I wake up is when the coughing starts and what have you. I'm like, okay, what's the difference when I go to sleep versus me just laying here like right now and I'm just constantly coughing. But when I go to sleep, I barely cough the whole night through.
Right.
Manning, I really am. Don't ask me a day and time because I'm not going to give you one.
A day and time for what?
To stop smoking.
Yeah, I don't like to do that either because I really do want to quit smoking. I don't like to tell people.
It doesn't make sense for me to quit and Tramella be doing it.
Right.
Because then it's like a waste of time because he's going to be smoking and I'm going to try to quit. Or vice versa. He's going to try to quit and I'm going to still smoke.
Mm-hmm. No, it never works.
So we got to do it together. Yeah. And, I know it's going to be heated, honey, because both of us going to be on the nicotine fit. And, we're going to be like, I want a cigarette. Babe, stop shaking.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, Cole. Oh, Tramell gets mad at me, honey.
Wow. What's I get mad at you? What do you mean I get mad at you?
Because Bachu said he feels ashamed to say yes that he smokes when he's asked by the doctor. Tramell sit there and lie. No, I don't smoke no more. I'll be like, child, you lying. He gets so mad at me. Yeah. I don't believe you threw me under the box.
Yeah, you always.
I'm like,
when it comes to the doctor,
all they gotta do is take a blood test and they can find the damn nicotine in your blood.
Let them find all this damn it on damn shit. I don't need for you to be telling my business.
He smoked, child.
No, I don't.
No, but this is what he do. He goes, oh, no, I don't smoke, but he still smoke. I'm like, really? Is that what we doing today? Oh, no, we not doing that. Oh, he smokes, honey. Mm-hmm. And he smokes more than me. I'll tell him in a minute. I'm like, we not doing that today.
Mm-hmm. Throwing me under the bus. Throwing shade, just being
shady. I went to, and then I'm going to end this because it's after 12 o'clock. I went to this lady that my mother saw, Omanjo Williams, so you know how long ago that was. And she called me and she was like, I think this is going to work. And I said, what are you talking about? She said, if you want to do it, I'll pay for One on the turn. Can y'all hear me now? Well, here it goes. Can y'all hear me now? Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Put a one in the chat if you can hear me. Or put a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me. Okay, y'all can hear me now. Okay, cool. Okay, StreamYard is acting a fool tonight. I don't know why. We went black and now y'all couldn't hear me. I ain't telling that. I'll tell that story another time because it was long. But whatever she did, it worked. So, it was what it was and what have you. But y'all, it's that time where we gotta end the live.
All right, well, y'all make sure y'all watching this on all social media
Platforms. And you know what they are: Instagram, Twitter, right here on YouTube, Facebook. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed. Thumbs up the live. You could always, if you're watching the replay, thumbs up the live when you watch the replay. And all that good stuff like that. We on TikTok, Snapchat, all of that.
Yes, and don't forget to share us out, y'all. Share us out.
Share us out to a friend. If you enjoy us, your friends might enjoy us as well.
Yeah.
So share us out to a friend. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. And if you want to help the McRaeKingz platform, there's our Cash App right there. Right there is the Cash App.
Yes, donate to our McRaeKingz platform.
No donation is too big or too small.
That's right. And we do need your help and your support. Also,
go
ahead, Papa.
And Melissa's been put in the Amazon wish list that some of you asked us for.
Yes, per
in
your
the
request.
chat. And like I said, Black Friday on Amazon tomorrow, so everything we picked will be on sale.
Right.
So you don't have to worry about the full price because everything is on sale tomorrow for Black Friday. So if you want to, because we just moved here with clothes. So, and when we heat food, you don't realize how important a microwave is. So I'm like, damn it, we ain't got a microwave.
Yeah.
Or you can go to McRaeKingz Boutique and get you some McRaeKingz merchandise. So there'll be different merchandise.
Yes, we got coffee mugs, we got t-shirts, we got sweatshirts, we got hoodies,
face masks, leggings for the ladies, all that good stuff like that.
We have all different kinds of stuff over there.
Cold cups, hot cups, all that good stuff. And if nobody told you today or yesterday that they loved you, know that Tremel and I love you, and there is absolutely nothing you can do about it. If you missed the link to the Amazon and you want to go get something from the Amazon, the link is also in the description box. If you want to join the channel as a knight, a lord, or a lady, feel free to hit the join button and join us. The channel.
Join us.
Definitely, because membership has its perks.
Yes, it does. It does have its perks, yes.
And
so join us, y'all.
You know how we end every live if you're new. Yes. You might not know. Shout out to all the new members, all the new subscribers. We appreciate you. Shout out to all my Bush babies. You know we love you too. Just because you ain't typing, we love the Bush babies as well. We appreciate you coming and watching.
Yes, and shout out to the people on Facebook.
Yeah, shout out
as
to
well.
Facebook and all
We
of that.
appreciate y'all too. Yes, and so that's it, guys, for this evening.
And again, if you have any comments, suggestions,
please send us an email at TheMcRaeKingz@gmail.com. All of our personal information will be in the description box of
and
this video. And it's going to be, yes, and it'll be in this video. It'll be in all of our videos, okay?
Now, for your suggestions, do TheMcRaeKingz@gmail.com. If you want to book us to do an event for you, then do Bookthemcraekingz@gmail.com. So it's 2 different emails in there. One is to book us to do like a hosting event or something like that. And the other one is if you want to send suggestions, Bachu, email us, child. In a New York minute, Bachu will email us, and don't think twice about it, honey. You know, is there a problem? What's going on? Bachu don't care, honey. I you know what? I appreciate him. I really do. I appreciate him reaching out, and because that's what you're supposed to do. If you feel that there's something going on or you want to know something, he does. He emails us. He don't have no problem with emailing us.
Yeah.
And you know, all of that good stuff like that.
Yeah.
Please, if you haven't thumbs up the live,
negative, we welcome your welcome your input. Period.
Right. If you haven't thumbs up the live on your way out, thumbs up the live. And you know how we end every show.
That's it.
Walk in love, peace, sunshine, and happiness. All those great and wonderful things.
And
always remember,
it's Team McRae.
All damn day.
Talk to you soon.
See you tomorrow night. Love you guys.
Bye-bye.